So you play Rocket League and want to learn something new? Well, do I have the series for you? I will be teaching you how to do different types of mechanics, ranking from bronze all the way to SSL. Probably. Welcome to Rocket League University.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Rocket League University. Today I will be your teacher, Dr. Remedy, and I will be showing you guys how to do a wave dash. Now, this video will be split into 4 different sections. The first is what is a wave dash. The second is why is a wave dash a good mechanic to learn and use. The third is a step-by-step tutorial on how to execute a wave dash. And the fourth is just extra information that I think should be included as well, but doesn't fall under any of the other topics I just explained. So starting off, let's get into the first section. I'll give a brief introduction as to what a wave dash is. A wave dash is a fairly basic mechanic that is recommended to be learned relatively early on to help gain an advantage against your opponent. The wave dash is a mechanic that players use to gain extra speed rather than just boosting and driving forward. This mechanic is seen being used from low-ranked players all the way up to the professional scene in the RLCS. Learning how to do a wave dash will take some practice if you are fairly new to the game and aren't totally comfortable with the controls that you're using, but keep trying and you will succeed. Now, let's move on to the next section of why it is important. This section talks about why the wave dash is a good and useful mechanic. So the wave dash is very useful in recovery situations because it helps you regain control and speed more quickly after certain maneuvers. Executing a wave dash can significantly reduce your recovery time, allowing you to regain control and allow you to rejoin the play much faster than normal. Mastering the wave dash mechanic will allow you to maintain supersonic speed, which is the maximum achievable speed in the game, while staying grounded and in the play. Once you're able to consistently execute a wave dash, it will become almost second nature with how often you will be using it, and building upon your mastery of the wave dash will also help to build upon other mechanics that you'll be learning in the future. Enough with the rambling, now let's get to the tutorial. So here in the step-by-step, I'm going to break down the wave dash into just 5 simple parts. And as you can see on my screen in the recording, I do have a controller overlay, which is going to help you guys be able to see what buttons I'm pressing, where my joystick is moving, and things of that nature. So let's get started with the first step, and that is just a basic single jump. So if you've been playing for a little bit, you'll have the idea that there are 2 jumps that you can have. So you hit the A button once, just jump once, and if you hit it twice, you double jump. So for the wave dash, you want to only jump a single time. You want to save the second jump that you get to actually do the wave dash. Now for the second part, you're going to tilt your car in the opposite direction that you want to do the wave dash. So say I'm driving forward and I want to wave dash forward. So I'll single jump and I'll pull my car back, right? So I'll do it one more time, single jump and pulling my car back. Now, when you're doing it, you don't want to pull it all the way back to where you land on your roof. You just want to pull it back a slight bit to be able to differentiate and make your car not completely level with the ground. Now, third, you're going to let the wheels on the tilted side of the car touch the ground. So, almost identical to the last step, you're just going to jump and tilt your wheels back. Jump and tilt your wheels back. So, that part is plain and simple. And we'll move on to the fourth, which is pushing your joystick in the direction you want to execute the wave dash. So if you're driving forward, jump, stick back, and point your joystick forward. So right once your wheels hit the ground, you want to push your joystick forward. The timing is going to be a little bit difficult at first, but after a little bit of practice, you will start to get it, especially when you add in the 5th step, which is dodging in that direction. So pretty much all you're doing after that is you're just going to press the A button. So I'll do it real quick, turn around, all together, and there you go. Once you dodge, it pretty much pushes you forward faster, and you have completed your wave dash. So using the same steps, I can show you that you can also do it backwards, as I only showed you how to do it forward in the tutorial. So here I'm just going to reverse, and there's one, there's two. And so it's nice and easy. The only difference is that instead of pulling your joystick back, you're gonna push it forward to tilt your car. So now when you want to wave dash left and right, the steps are going to be a little bit different. When you hold your joystick down to tilt your car, you're gonna end up just turning your car completely to the left rather than tilting. So in this case, we would use arrow. So using arrow left to actually tilt your car, and then holding your joystick to the right afterwards will help you to wave dash to the right. And then we can do the same thing in the opposite direction, use arrow right to wave dash to the left. So the first bit of extra information that I think is still going to be useful is that after you're done with your wave dash, you should hold your power slide. Now the reason I say this is that when you're wave dashing, you will notice that if you're going side to side, your car's gonna stop. So if you're just going forward and you want to wave dash to the right, say, you'll notice that your car continues to drive straight until you actually turn the joystick with it. Now, what is going to be different when you hold power slide is after you do the wave dash, your turn is going to be a lot quicker, and you'll still be able to keep your momentum while turning. So this is going to help in more of a recovery sense, because it's going to allow you to turn quicker if something happens, say a ball gets passed, or if a player just dodges on you, and it just makes it so much quicker to get in the proper position to play defense. So the second bit of useful information that I think you should know is that you can also chain dash, which is doing multiple wave dashes together in a row. So this pretty much helps you build up more speed rather than just doing one wave dash and trying to boost forward. For the sake of the tutorial, I will show you first how to chain dash going forward, and then afterwards I'll show you how to do it side to side and how it may be useful. So starting off with forward, all you're gonna do is your same wave dash movement, but you're gonna do it multiple times. And as you can see, by the second time I did it, I was able to reach supersonic speeds, as we talked about beforehand. Here, I'm going to show you how to do it side to side, and when you're doing this, you want to implement power slide with it, as it's going to help you keep momentum as you keep chaining them together, like so. Alright guys, and that concludes the tutorial. I just wanted to say thank you for watching and following along, and I hope that this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, please reach out in the comments and I'll be able to answer them for you. And if you struggle with this, just remember to keep trying and to never give up, because eventually you will be able to do it. And again, I just want to say thank you and keep gaming.